Hello everyone, welcome to another Dice Hate D&D Player Journal. This week's episode, because we didn't have one last week, we didn't play a session, so we have skipped a week. You're not going crazy. Not that you're actually going to watch all of them anyway. This week's session was a really good one. We played obviously yesterday, so I'm recording on September 12th, and it was a really nice session actually. I feel like the group's starting to gel a little bit more. Um, as obviously me being a newer addition to the group, and we're starting to get a little bit more role playing and a little bit more interaction around the table, both in and out of character. So it's pretty cool. We're starting to make it the kind of game we want to play, I think. Last night's session felt like the best one I've been a part of so far. And it was just a really simple one, a continuation of what happened in the previous session. If you want to go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it, we were ambushed on the river. We continued down, managed to get the barge docked into the location we needed to, and then we just continued on our journey after some rest and recuperation at the inn and all of the good stuff. And this time there was screams to be heard, and as the sun was going down, we investigated the graveyard and got to fight some undead whilst we saved a priestess. It was really good dynamic. The group worked actually pretty well together. I took one flank, so the mausoleum was in the centre of the table. The rogue went and investigated it. Once she saw that it was a priestess, or at the time it was just an old lady, being attacked by some undead, called us forwards. So a paladin, the rogue, wizard, and bard went and dealt with the middle stuff, whilst the two fighters stopped them from getting swamped. So we took one flank each, and it was pretty interesting. Again, not being massively familiar with the actual rule set for 5th edition, it was interesting being exposed to all of the new monsters and stuff that I hadn't fought yet. Them getting back up. I actually chose to approach it. Being an Eldritch Knight, I wanted to try and actually use some of my magic this time. All of the other encounters, I've mainly just been hitting stuff with my big sword. So I Thunder Wave to clear out space and stuff like that. Um, it felt like a much better session. Everyone seems to be getting to grips with the characters now. And the main point, obviously, the focus I always like to have for these videos is going to be like the party interaction. We seem to be getting a lot better at it, a lot more in the rhythm. And it's trying to get that group dynamic. And it's not necessarily easy, especially if you're going to drop in and out of groups, stuff like that. But I feel like if you persevere, even if you're not massively comfortable with the group at the start, it will get easier. But you've got to make sure you tailor your group and your play style to what you want to get out of it. Don't try and force any issues. There's no time where I've been feeling like I wanted to be the leader of the group, but equally, we'll just discuss things. I think I'm going to go this way. Have you guys got this? And stuff like that, and just start being a little bit more decisive. And it seems to be coming along, at least in my opinion. I have to get the other guys to comment on the video if they ever watch them, see what their thoughts on it are. But we managed to defeat the undead. I tried to interrogate the white before I chopped her up, but she wasn't having any of it. Obviously, I was going to let her continue in her unlife, but I ended up stabbing her through the unbeating heart. So, good times. Well, mainly for the living people, not the dead ones. Um, but that was pretty cool. We continued on our journey, and we're starting to get a grasp of exactly what's going on. Like, different characters have got different secrets which we're not really sharing, and we're trying to keep it to ourselves out of character as well, which is adding to the group dynamic. I feel like it's adding to it anyway. That's been pretty cool, and we're starting to come together and have little interactions and share little parts of the bigger plot with each other. So it should be interesting moving forwards. We've got another session next week, and then we're taking a session off. So I'm not exactly sure how these videos are going to keep flowing, but I'll do a journal after every session. So if you're enjoying them, they will carry on. if you're not enjoying them, they're only short little videos. They don't take up too much of my time to make. So I'll still be working on the other stuff where I'm trying to do a little bit more production. These should be nice, quick, sharp, simple videos. But thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, let me know how your D&D groups have evolved and how you find the dynamics shift when you add a player or somebody drops out and things like that. That's what I want to focus the discussion on for this week. And thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next time.